As you start your work week, what do you see? Do you feel like a grasshopper compared to your overflowing calendar, inbox, and task list? Or does it feel like a giant has emptied your calendar, depriving you of your work? Do you see a workplace flowing with milk and honey, or a toxic work environment that devours its employees? As you start your work week, are you fully persuaded that God has the power to do what he has promised? As the Israelites were approaching the promised land, Moses sent 12 leaders to scout out the land. When they returned, 10 of the leaders reported that while it was a land flowing with milk and honey, as God had promised, it was also a land that devoured those living in it. 2 of the leaders assured the people that the Lord was with them, would keep his promise, and would safely lead them into the land. The 10 leaders cowered in fear, feeling like grasshoppers about to be crushed by a giant's foot, while the other 2 leaders, in faith, were convinced that God would demonstrate his mighty power and fulfill his promises. Sometimes our lack of faith can hold us back. To move forward this week in your workplace, you may need to ask the Lord to help you overcome your unbelief. As you start your work week, remember that you are God's son or daughter. No matter what challenges you face today, in faith, trust that God will help you overcome them. This is the kind of faith that pleases God. Without faith, it is impossible to please God. As you move forward this week, move forward with humble prayers of intercession on your lips for your coworkers, your customers, and the leaders of your company, for they too need God's mercy. As you start your work week, speak out faith-filled words of hope and joy and peace. The words you speak this week at work have the power to bring life or death to your coworkers and your workplace. Deliberately choose to speak words of faith over yourself and your coworkers. Remember, faith comes by hearing. May your words and actions at work this week be a testimony of the goodness and greatness of God. May you take hold of his promises through faith. Expect in faith that God will exercise his power in your workplace this week. God may act in ways that are unexpected, but however God exercises his power, it will be pure and righteous and holy. I invite you to pray with me. Gracious Father, thank you for your precious promises. I rejoice that you have the power to fill all your promises. As I start my work week, help my unbelief. Touch my lips, Lord, so that I may speak words of hope and life, and that your name may be glorified. Amen.